Is this lore accurate? Any confirmation on how lore accurate? Hello and meowdy YouTube! We are back with more Internet Historian. This is the failure of Fyre Festival. As always, the original video is linked down below, so if you want to go check it out with me without me yapping, go check it out there. If not, let's go. Let's start the video. I'm so excited for this. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Play. Okay. Hello. Oh.
Hi there.
Oh.
You're probably wondering how I got this town. Well, let me tell you the story. It begins with a man by the name of Billy McFarland. Billy was a good boy. At 22, he had dreams of becoming a super wealthy entrepreneur, dropping out of college to start.
Oh, I already screwed up the game plan. I didn't drop out. Looks like I gotta go back to school. Oh my gosh.
Business called Magnesis. Over the years, he managed to network with some powerful people. One of them was Ja Rule. Translated from German, I believe it means, yes, rule. Over drinks, he pitched an idea. Here's an accurate recreation of that event. Mr. Rule, he says, I have a brilliant idea.
Like, word, like, yo, what happened? I'm like, yo, this nigga too wild, fucking his bitch.
Precisely. Great minds think alike. It will be 2 weeks of absolute luxury in the Bahamas.
Mm. Is this lore accurate? Any confirmation on how lore accurate?
Promotion began in late 2016. Fyre promised beaches, ladies, gourmet food, luxury villas, hosted on a private island in the Bahamas called Fyre Cay, once owned by Pablo Escobar. VIP tickets up to $250,000. Swimming
Excuse me?
Blink 182. Major laser. A steel drum.
Damn.
Welcome to Fyre Festival. The best 2 damn weeks of your life. I bought my ticket immediately.
Heck yeah.
The day arrives.
Uh-oh.
About 5,000 people are making their way directly from Miami Airport, and there are huge delays to get to Fyre.
Wait, so you're telling me there was like no red flags at all in the very beginning? We made it all the way to the departure day? You're telling me this?
Fyre Cay. Although I shouldn't say Fyre Cay, because it doesn't exist. In the marketing, they referenced this island, which is actually known as Cay, run by George Jung, not Pablo, by the way. But that doesn't matter because we're not going there either. We're going to Great Exuma. Private island? Forget that. Population, 7,000. In fact, we're basically in the parking lot of a sandals resort. In the end, only about 500 of us make it to the island.
In the end, only 500 of us make it to the island. There's supposed to be 5,000 of them, and only 500 make it?
Remaining customers' flights are cancelled. You're about to see why. We're hauled onto a school bus and taken to the site, a gravel lot with a bunch of FEMA tents.
Oh no. Oh,
remember those promises of luxurious villas?
Oh no. I'm sorry, but what? How is this yelling luxury?
Enjoy your stay, and don't forget your complimentary cup of UNICEF rice.
Turn this bus right around.
Once there, no one knows whose tent belongs to whom, so staff try getting everyone into a line.
Oh my goodness.
Then they abandon that idea and tell everyone it's a free-for-all.
A free-for-all?
Expecting a party, this guy took all of his drugs on the flight over. He's the only one having any fun.
I think he's in one of those scenarios where he has to make the best of what's happening around him. He's like, man, we're already here. I might as well kick it up a notch.
Everyone else is grumpy because it's been 5 hours and there's no food. In lieu of food, staff decide to start handing out tons of free tequila. This only exacerbates problems. Once the food does arrive, it's just as delectable as promised, though. Gourmet craft single there.
Was that a real picture of the food? Oh dear.
A few hours later, bags arrived on a shipping container. It was getting dark and there was no lighting.
So everybody's walking around with their cell phones trying to look for their luggage.
Plenty of people had their luggage stolen. But don't worry, if you have any valuables, the festival advertised top-notch security. Here it is. But no
this looks like top-notch security, and then it looks like something that they would steal afterwards. I don't know.
Told guests they had to provide their own lock. There are rumors of muggings by the locals.
I heard rumors of feral dogs.
A tent supposedly caught fire. The closest beach has a rampant shark problem. Staff don't have any uniforms or walkie-talkies, so no one knows who's in charge, and the people who are in charge can't talk to each other. Here's the bathroom. Many staff quit after only a couple of hours. For the few customers who were willing to just make the most of it and enjoy the music, they had some bad news too.
Wait, surely none of the bands showed up, right? Surely none of them showed up, or they showed up, saw it, and left. Surely.
All of the major musical acts pulled out.
Yes.
In fact, Major Lazer wasn't even confirmed to go in the first place.
Oh, so we're
The event was
lying.
promoted as
You know what? We're not even lying. I said, oh, so we're lying? No, we're lying about the whole thing. All together. All of this a lie.
cashless. So all people had were these useless Disney bucks on their Fyre band, which meant they couldn't buy anything or catch a cab if they were stranded. And even with only 500 people, there are too few tents and beds, so everyone is just stealing each other's. And for any of you thinking you could just escape to the sandals, bad luck. It's peak season and they are absolutely full. People are reaching out to the embassy for help. After a few hours, most people chose to go back to the airport, and the rest were forced back home when the Bahamian government stepped in. The festival was closed.
Wait. I'm kind of interested. We are extremely disappointed in the way that the events unfolded yesterday with the Fyre Festival. We offer a heartfelt apology to all who traveled to our country for this event. Tourism is our #1 industry and it is our aim to deliver world-class experiences and events. The organizers of Fyre recently asked the Ministry of Tourism for support for their private event. The Ministry of Tourism is not an official sponsor of the Fyre Festival. Given the magnitude of this undertaking, the MOT lent its support as we do with all international events. We offered advice and assisted with communications with other government agencies. Oh my goodness. And then a team of Ministry of Tourism representatives on the island to assist with the organization of a safe return for everyone.
But the exodus from the island made its own problems. Guests spent hours dehydrated and hungover in a hot building. Why staff
sounds like
locked
torture.
the door isn't entirely known. But one girl fainted before they were finally reopened. Everyone gets home, and that was the end of it. Except for me. I was rescuing someone, helping them out, and I got lost in the woods. Anyway, back at home, the shitstorm on social media was just ramping up. The Reddit Fyre Festival was created, and it started documenting everything that went wrong at the event.
Oh my god, hello? What is this? You guys remember Reddit looking like this way back when? Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
People were circulating a fake tweet by Jar that the whole thing was a social experiment. Some wholesome festival memes there. And it...
Why would you lock them inside? I think it was their way to deal with like the tourism and people being there, staying there. I don't know. Locking them inside was diabolical.
Quickly turned into a marketing case study of what not to do. In response,
as it
Fyre
should,
started serving cease and desist letters to stop people from saying mean things about them. Mr. Rule released an official statement online, both apologizing and saying that it's not his fault. Interestingly, he wasn't even on the island at the time. He was giving a concert in Chicago.
What?
Although, to their credit, they offer everyone a full refund.
So they just used his name?
Or you could always let it ride and opt in for tickets to 2018's Fyre Festival.
Nah. The VIP ticket to next year's Fyre Festival. Exactly.
Next year.
Meanwhile, Billy is on full damage control. He claims that a storm came in the night before and changed all of the marketing into lies.
We got to a point that we were very excited about on Wednesday night with how the two sites looked, and we got hit by a big storm.
But the apologies
Who's gonna trust this? Who's gonna trust this? I'm sorry. If you accepted 2018, that's on you at that point. That is really on you.
Enough. A few days later, and the first lawsuit was served.
Oh, here we go.
Attorney Ben Mysalis doesn't think it's funny. He's filed a $100 million class action lawsuit against the organizers.
100 million?
Then 7 more. Then the feds got involved, claiming Billy had committed wire fraud.
What?
Serious charges with serious prison time.
Oh, so he's in jail now.
More on that later.
But first,
right now, let's go into the history of Fyre Festival.
Perfect.
The marketing was clever. To get the word out, they got in touch with about 400 influencers, Instagram celebrities, and they offered them VIP tickets or cash to promote the event. They even managed to get Kendall Jenner to post about it. Rumor has it she was paid $250,000 for this post.
Oh
the
my!
marketing worked though. The festival sold out. So how did it go so wrong?
I'm not gonna lie. As much as this is like a atrocious festival, using influencers in that matter is smart, right? That is a smart move on them.
Oh.
Probably the only smart move on them, but still.
Let's start with the money. During the planning process, a consultant came in and said the festival would cost $50 million and require another year of organization.
They should have planned this 2 whole years out.
This is after they made all the promises.
Well.
And they had nothing near that amount. So they started cutting expenses way back.
Yep.
Remember those luxury villas? They were going to cost $10 million alone. So they scrapped them.
Oh my goodness.
Now everyone gets a tent. Deposits for the bands? Nope. Food, infrastructure, staff, all were cut back.
No wonder none
But
of the
you may
bands
ask,
showed
How
up.
did they have so
No wonder. They didn't get any deposits, any confirmation that they needed to be here. Like, no wonder. Why would you show up on an island in the Bahamas as a band if you didn't even get money or promise to be there? What?
little cash if they sold out?
What?
It's the price.
The price
was
is crazy.
Way too low. Now wait a minute.
Wait.
Up to $250,000 a ticket is
Too low?
In fact, on social media, people were so merciless and unsympathetic towards the guests because they thought it was a bunch of rich kids paying for tickets with a starting price of $12,000. And you can thank fake news for that assumption. You see that number repeated everywhere. But actually, very few were paying even close to that amount.
Oh?
The standard price was around $1,200.
Oh, $1,200.
Which, if you think about 2 weeks in the Bahamas with practically all of your expenses taken care of, that's pretty bloody good. In fact, some tickets were as low as $500.
6 months ago, got together and got the early bird special for about $500. And this covered food, transportation, ticket, and somewhere to sleep.
How on earth were they going to break even with that?
So piss poor marketing and organization, I guess, on their half.
They weren't. And on the flip side, there's no proof whatsoever that anyone purchased a $250,000 ticket.
I hope no one did.
So basically,
I hope they didn't.
Billy has to start taking tough short-term loans just to keep afloat. Which, by the way, is why they did the Fyre bans. It was to raise cash. It's reported that up to $2 million in Firebucks in-game currency was spent in the lead-up to the event.
What?
But this wasn't even close to enough. Practically broke, and with the event only a few weeks away, the more experienced staff suggested postponing. But thanks to those short-term loans, he couldn't. So he insisted on going forward. Those staff tried to control the damage by telling celebrities and public figures not to go.
What? This just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Holy!
So, Billy and Jar are in some serious trouble. But let's please have one failed festival that has a sequel. Well...
Did it?
Billy is out on $300,000 bail. His assets were frozen as at May 18th. He dropped his expensive attorneys. He's selling his property in New York. He tried to sell Magnesis for $150,000, but it was cancelled for being fraudulent.
So he basically went bankrupt over all of this, huh? It seemed like he had to literally sell all his assets to stay afloat himself, even if that. I don't know.
Massively in debt and with no hope of paying it back, Fyre went into involuntary bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And
Unless...
that is the end of Fyre Festival.
That was crazy. Oh my goodness.
I'll keep you posted about whether Billy is going to jail.
Please keep me posted. He
So
probably
long,
did.
Fyre Festival. You
I guess
were
I could Google it myself.
for this world. And as for me,
Goodbye.
well, it's time to go home.
Have fun at home. He's sailing away. Guys, do you think he ever makes it home? Oh. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh no! He's not making it home. Oh my goodness. Okay, that wraps up another internet historian video. If you enjoyed watching it, comment down the wine and or the champagne cheers emoji. We'll do some cheers for a failed festival. And so who's in? Who's coming to Staff Festival? Any of you guys on YouTube? Anyone in chat? I don't know. Just kidding. I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.